Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. And this is your Young and the Restless recap for September 27th. And today, Phyllis is keeping Diane on her toes and off guard. Jack is asking some questions too. Elena tells Nate that they need time apart, and look like Victoria really put the kibosh on Chelsea's plans with Johnny. So before we unpack this, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel for all updates, and please don't forget to like and share. So it starts with Diane, because she shows up with these baskets of goodies for Phyllis and timed it just as Jack shows up. Do you think she actually knew Jack was going to come out of his office? Okay, well, Phyllis calls her out on it and again gets a text. And I guess we got to assume that the text was supposed to be from Nikki, but the writers kind of screwed up and showed it was from Diane. I don't know if you guys caught that. The message says, interesting developments in LA. Keep Diane distracted and off guard. This could be big. So we're over with Noah and Allie. They're in her bed. Now she says she got to get up and go to work. She took off yesterday but needs to go in today. Oh, okay. So they go downstairs and Summer and Kyle are there. They're discussing the party. Want. So now back over at Jabot, Jack starts to intervene and Phyllis says she's not through. Then she says she's going to do her best to get along with Diane. Then hugs her as Kyle and Summer now walk in. Now Summer wants to talk to Phyllis and ask Jack if they could use his office. Now when they go in, Summer hugs her mom. Now Phyllis says, I'm not going to do anything. I've learned from my lesson, but she still thinks Diane is hiding something. Then says secrets always have a way of coming out. So Nate shows up over at Newman at Victoria's and he tells her about this Audra lady, but Victoria has no idea who she is. They went on to discuss everything with this espionage plot, and Victoria asks, is this something that you really truly want to do? Are you sure? And he says, yeah, and how he's so mistreated and whine, cry. Now, over at Chancellor Winters, we got Billy and Lily talking, and he tells her what happened with Johnny. She totally understands how he feels, even though she was a little bit older when she found out Malcolm was her real father. But Neil was and always will be her dad. And she feels Johnny, just need a little time to process everything. I really, truly don't think there would have been a good time. That's just news that you really can't deal with when you know everybody else knows, but not you. So now Kyle and Diane are over at Society at the bar. Jack comes in. Now they're talking, then Kyle gets a call. He steps away and come back and tell him how he forgot about a meeting that he and Summer had, and he leaves. Now Jack and Diane are going back and forth. They're just talking away. Then she gets a message from someone saying that they have arrived and need to meet with her ASAP. Diane leaves immediately, which of course Jack looked like, okay, what's going on with you? Outside the restaurant, she stands there, she's looking at the phone, and she looks really upset. Chelsea comes into Lily's office and wants to talk to Billy. Lily says, okay, you know what, I'll leave and give you the guys some privacy, but Chelsea wanted her to stay. She thanked Billy for telling Johnny, and she wants him to give this blanket that she had bought for him when she was pregnant, just so he'll know that she's never forgot about him. Okay. Lily asked to see the blanket, and I think she probably was checking to see if that blanket was brand new or 9 years old. Billy tells her he isn't going to give it to Johnny, and they're not going to push anything on him. And Lily pretty much put the blanket back in the bag, and she handed it to Chelsea, and Chelsea was like, okay, she's out of there. Now, Victoria's over at the coffee house, and Audra is there and says Victoria Newman and introduced herself. Now, Victoria acts like she never heard that name before, and Audra tells her who she is, and she's been hired by Chancellor Winters. Victoria asked her, what were you hired for? And Audra was like, I can't tell you that. That's confidential. But she planned on checking out all of the major corporations in town. Yeah, I don't know about this girl. She looked like she got something up her sleeve. So I'm wondering, can she be trusted? So now with Elena, she comes in and Nate is blabbing at her, and she still thinks what he's doing is wrong, and she don't understand why he would want to hurt Lily, Devon, and Jill. He claims, though, he's not going to hurt them. He's going to prove to them that he has what it takes to run a big corporation. Elena says, y'all don't think you're the same person that I fell in love with. And she thinks we need some time apart. Look like Nate is probably going to lose everything. And I'm wondering if Imani is still going to even be interested in him after that as well. We'll have to wait and see, though. So we get a little bit of filler here with Kyle and Summer in Jack's office, and they're discussing their moms and feel that everything could go smoothly at their wedding. Yeah, everything is about to go way wrong. And then finally over at Victoria's office, Chelsea sashay her butt in there just to thank her, and yeah. And Victoria said, you know what, this is all a mistake. Chelsea thinks, oh, Johnny, he's just going to come around. Maybe he needs a little bit of a nudge. Victoria is like, there ain't going to be no nudging. And she let her have it. She gets mad, Chelsea, and storms out of the office. And who's to say that Chelsea won't go home, set this up, tell Connor. And who knows, Connor might reject her when she thinks she got a plan B in this situation. And this could blow up. Plus, Adam is going to be pissed. So we'll have to wait and see and find out how everything is going to unfold. Okay, so there you have it, your Young and the Restless recap for Tuesday, September 27, 2022. Stay tuned for the Bold and the Beautiful recap also for today. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.